Hello, I was in the wrong stage. Hello. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello. Mic test, mic test. Alright, we're on the stream. Let's go.
Yeah, things are working.
We'll be starting very soon.
Right, it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to start. Right, it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to start. Right, it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to start.
Yay.
Right, it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to start.
Yay. Players are joining the stage.
Welcome, Stoupy.
Yay. Thank you.
Right, it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to be starting soon. We're just getting everything ready.
Players are joining the stage. Players are joining the stage.
Welcome, Stoupy.
Yay. Thank you.
Right, it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to be starting soon. We're just getting everything ready.
This is our first panel.
Players are joining the stage. I'm excited and nervous. Players are joining the stage.
That's good, that's good. I can't join now. I'm trying to boost my productivity. It's funny.
Welcome, Stoupy.
We're seeing a lot more people coming
Yay.
in.
Thank you. Welcome
Right,
everyone.
it's about 10 minutes left until we're scheduled to be starting soon. We're just getting everything ready.
This is our first panel.
Players are joining the stage. I'm excited and nervous. Players are joining the stage.
That's good, that's good. I can't join now. I'm trying to boost my productivity. It's funny.
Eric,
Welcome
for
to
the
be-
Q&A
You're seeing a lot
at
more
the
people
end of
coming
the
in.
presentation, how do welcome everyone?
Right,
Yeah,
it's about
I
10
would
minutes
mute your
left
chat.
until
I
we're
will
scheduled to be
I
starting
will share
soon.
you the questions at the end.
Okay. Sounds fine to me.
We're getting started pretty soon. Hope everyone's excited for our first panel in this summit series. Welcome, welcome. We have so many panels for everybody this week. This is just the first one. And Stoupy is a regular. They were a speaker last time and did a fantastic job, so we're happy to have them again.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. How do people enjoy the stage? We have more selection in stages this year, so do people find the couches comfy?
You guys can get a spyglass. I recommend it. It's I don't know where is it. It's something like there.
I hear the spyglasses. That's the new clap sound. If you drop the spyglass, it should make the clap sound, maybe. Oh, yeah, it does. There we go. You probably can't hear it on stage because we're further away, but there's 45 folks in server, and we got a couple on YouTube 16. I think the audience is probably overlapping with the server for those. Oh, 5 minutes. I'll send another announcement. Still getting some people strolling in. For those new to the Summit Panels series, welcome, welcome. We'll be doing more of these throughout the week as a form of a live event. They're an exciting way to learn a lot of new content, and we've done so much more for live events. So not only are there panels, but we also have a Q&A. So today, later, there'll be a Q&A with Nice Name happening on the panels chart. And we have so much content planned out for the week, so you can check it out on our calendar. We'll be getting away shortly, so please take your seats soon. We'll be starting in 5 minutes. Got some more people strolling in. 57 people. There's also the YouTube live stream available if you'd like to check it out there. We'll be starting in 3 minutes. If you aren't already in game, like to watch, you can join our server and type /server shard-clover to get in the stage. Looks like we have a full house. If you don't have a seat, please try to hang out on the side, watch in the back. You can use spyglasses to zoom in, or you can check it out on the live stream. Appreciate everybody piling in this morning, or for evening if you're in the EU. 77 people in the server today. We got 30 on YouTube, almost 100 people looking to get more productive.
Thank you
We're about
everyone
to
for coming.
Yeah, thank you. We're about to get started here, so if everybody could just quiet down for a little bit so we can introduce our speaker. There's also simple voice chat. Hello. All right. Welcome everyone. We've hit the hour. We'll be starting this panel soon. This is our first panel of the Summit series. Thank you all for being here and joining us for the panels. Today we have our first talk, How to Boost Your Productivity by Stoupy. Stoupy has a booth on our main server, the Stoupy booth. If you've heard about a black hole, that is in their booth. So look out for that. Stoupy is a regular, has joined us from Summit 24. And now they are back to talk about productivity and data packs. So please welcome everybody. Stoupy will be starting the presentation soon. Thank you.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to my panel about how to boost your productivity. We are talking about data pack development today, and you will be with me for like an hour, I think, less, probably less. So, what's the summary of what we will talk today? First, I will introduce myself to the people who don't know me, who I am, and tell the objective of the panel. Can't hear you. If you can't hear me, go on the stage on Discord. I prefer that. That's better. You'll hear me better. Next, we will focus on how to explore and reuse code. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Then, how to structure your code with some examples too. We will talk about preprocessors, pre-compilers. What is it? Why? And examples. Next, abstractions, and finally, a small talk on artificial intelligence. Great. So first, who I am? I'm Stoupy. I'm 23 years old, and I'm a data scientist for 2 years now. I play Minecraft since November 2011. it's when the first when Minecraft 1.0 was published. I started the data packs 7 years ago in 1.4.15 and doing common blocks for more than 13 years. I'm also a system admin and administrator of two Minecraft servers. And I'm a very active developer with more than 3,000 contributions on GitHub, which is a lot. And I still have a job. It's important. So how can I achieve that? We go next slide. This panel is an initiation to productivity, not a guide that you should follow exactly, because it will be very incomplete. I really encourage you checking more resources online. And on this panel, I will talk about how I personally apply the techniques I'll discuss and how I can keep up with updates and new projects while having my full-time job. New release with new feature. So let's begin. First, something simple for beginners. It does not only apply to beginners, but often it's for beginners often. It's to explore other projects and see how they are made. A data packs you download can be easily extracted, and you can read through it. I recommend reading code from experienced developers. There are data packs like Myriad by Creeper Magnets, Game Mode 4, Bookshelf, and many more. Try to check experienced developers and not small data packs that are unknown to the public. In my opinion, it is one of the best ways to discover tricks and tips that experienced developers use that you may have never find during your when you make data packs. Most are public on GitHub, so you can see their code. There is links here, but you can easily find them. And what I want to say for this is that being familiar with code reading is very important because it will help for everything. I'll explain a bit later. You'll see why. Okay. I also recommend listening to experts by listening to other summits panels. There are plenty of them. Like how to port your packs fast, that is pretty much related to productivity. So I really recommend you listen to that panel by the Creeper Magnet. And there is many more. The thing is that the more you learn and the more you'll be productive. Because you will take less time to think about your systems and everything. Yeah. Next up, we have libraries. That's one of the most important things in my opinion. I really love to use libraries for my projects, and there is many libraries that are often used. It's it's one of the greatest way to reuse code. So you can reduce your cognitive load. It's what I was saying. The less time you think, the more you are productive. So we want to reduce the cognitive load for about everything you do. There are nuances, but I follow up with that. Don't be afraid to use libraries because they are often well designed, optimized, and tested. You can make your own libraries. That's a really good idea. And what I want to say is that the objective of libraries is to provide abstractions for making complex systems. It's one of the best ways to boost productivity. What is an abstraction? I will go more in details later, but for now, it provides access while hiding details that otherwise might make access more challenging. You focus on details of greater importance. Sorry. We can see on the slide custom blocks from Smith, Crafter, Action Bar. We have the bookshelf models. There are many libraries that are really well made. For instance, let's look at the bookshelf library. Please zoom with your spyglass. There is a module named Spline that provides many functions for interpolating points on a vector. This can be used to make cinematics, smooth movements. For instance, here on the right, we have the cubic Bezier spline, which takes for this example, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, and then we call the function sample Bezier with our arguments, which is a 1D array of 7 points, and this will output a bigger array with all the points correctly smoothed. This is just 3 lines of codes. That's pretty much it. So it's very easy and fast to use. Libraries are really important. Next up, don't be afraid of you overusing libraries. For instance, I have a side project that tries to implement guns in Minecraft. I won't show images, but I will show these images. It's all the dependencies of the data pack. The data pack is here, and those are all the dependencies. And they are all really useful. So the first one is bs.block that allows me to, when the bullet goes through blocks, there are blocks particles that plays, that plays, and I can compute an advanced bullet penetration by using the hardness of the block. That's pretty cool. So bullets can go through glasses really easily, but not through bedrock. We have bs.hitbox for block shape and some entity tags. For instance, the shelves here have a special shape, and the library will compute that shape accurately to correctly compute the ball raycast. That is related to the bs.raycast line that is here. That I also use to compute the damage depending on the distance the block, the bullet travels in the body. For instance, if we go like this in diagonal, there are more distance than just straight like that. And I can use it to adjust damage. I won't go over all the things, otherwise the panel will be too long. But I want guys to ask you, do you use libraries? I will start a vote. You can check in your inventory and click on the votes. Do you use libraries or not for your data packs? Okay, that's pretty much no. So I really would recommend you to use it, to use some libraries. That would be really important for you. You vote in your inventory. You just have to click. That's pretty balanced, honestly. Okay, I will remove it. Ok. And we will go to the next slide. Libraries are good for reusing code, but not only libraries. You can reuse code not only from libraries, but directly from other people's code. You can ask them. That's often something better to do. And when you think a system, maybe someone else already done it. So try to find it. That task may be hard because when someone does something, they will not say to other people, but sometimes they do. So you need to be cautious because you don't want to lose time to find a thing that does not exist. This one is pretty hard, but I recommend you to enable notifications in those channels on the Minecraft Commons Discord, because people share what they have done, so you can more easily know what is done or not. I think it's good to progressively check the new messages on the channel rather than searching in the channel when you need something. The Discord link will be given at the end of the panel. Okay, the next point, the next section is structure your code. Really, that's really, really important because when you structure your code in a way that is easy to read and understand, you are more productive. For example, we have here a screenshot of the GitHub page of Myriad by Creeper Magnet. Sorry. It's well organized. The tick function is only 20 lines long. With proper comments, we know which thing is what and where they belong. Because in the file tree we have a folder for blocks, for commands, entity, items, etc. That's really important because, like I said earlier, you need to reduce the cognitive you need to think less. So when you look at it, you already know what are you are talking about. You don't need to think again of what that system was, because it's well commented. The names are self-explanatory. You don't name your variables A, B, or C. You name it like custom block count, something like that. Archaeologist, item display, marker, things like that. And you can try to make your code modular. For instance, all blocks in the block folder have a subfolder for itself, so it can be easily copy paste in another project. That's code reusability. Very, very important. Here we have another example of a structure from one of my data packs, where the names are a little different. For example, for blocks, I named it custom blocks. We have dimensions, mobs, etc. The goal is to easily find what you want, even if that's you made your words your structure, because you can forget. Next, okay, I was checking time. Okay. So why you should structure your code and make it really readable? It's because there are many studies that say that developers spend between 58% and 70% of their time reading source code on average. It can depend on the person, but that's an average. And I think that's pretty much true. So you want to reduce as much as possible that share of time. You want to write more code and test, but read less. So you need to correctly structure your code in order to do that. That's one source about the numbers, but there are many, many more. I just can't fit all of them on the slide. Next, we have something that I really like. It's datapack preprocessors. There are many that exist. We have here a small list. I say a small list because there are lots of preprocessors that doesn't fit in it. We have editors that maintain this list, that tries to maintain it. You can access it with that link, that short link. But basically, what is a datapack processor and why there is many? It's because it provides easy automation for your data packs. I will present examples later, but the most popular are CB scripts made by Setbing, bits that is used pretty much for all the summit panels, really a lot of things. That's really used by a lot of data packs experts. We have Sunstone, Core, and many more. And it's very important. One advice I will tell you is that please don't make one from scratch. 2 years ago, I presented Python datapack that was a preprocessor I made without knowing that bits existed. And that was kinda, how to say it? Lame? No, lame is not the word. You get it. I hope. Inefficient. Thank you. Thank you. That's very inefficient. What is good with bits is that you can pretty much make your own code works with bits and share it with others. That's how I migrated Python datapack to Stoupy that I will present you a little bit just after. But I want to ask you guys, how many of you are using preprocessors? You can vote in your inventory again. I think that's good. I pretty much know. That's more niche, but they are very powerful. It is a preprocessor. Yeah, I think so. So let me introduce you to preprocessors and a few of them. Stop the bot. And next slide. So my favorite one is Bit because it's made with Python and it provides Bolt and Maker that are plugins that allow you to make MC function with Python, the both of them at the same time. For instance, here we have a small code snippet that generates pretty much four functions that's correctly called. I think the syntax is pretty neat. You can do much more, but it's not a bit panel. It's a panel about how to boost your productivity. So I show only a few examples. There is the bit panel up above the stage on the real server. So I really the bit boost. Yeah, thank you. I really suggest you to go visit. On the right here, we have Sunstone, which use TypeScript to make data packs. The syntax here is pretty much similar to what data packs are already, but you can see that it's an advancement that executes a MC function that is directly defined here when placing a block. So that's pretty cool, because you can write many functions in one single file, which makes things more readable and more efficient for you. In Bits, there is a plugin that I really like. It's bit.contrib.live-reload, which basically auto-reload your data pack when you make changes on your file. It's auto-reload in-game without requiring any mod. And the good part about that is that you can see the errors if there are any, and you are not using the Mega plugin, which is pretty cool. You don't need to type /reload yourself. That's really nice. There are more examples of, like I talked earlier. I made Stoupy, which is a preprocessor based on bits with that is using bits, and that's use a lot of abstractions to make a lot of files. The objective is to generate a ton of files that you from only a few lines of code, to prevent you having to modify all the files by yourself. For instance, here we have a custom block that is a live crystal block that when you break it will drop a live crystal item. It's defined like that. And pretty much all this code snippets will generate all these files. We have the resource pack, the texture being copied with the .mc meta, pretty much everything. We have the the OR generation function that is generated by this code snippet, which is really convenient. I use those 2-bit for all my projects, and that really helps me to boost my productivity. Next, we have the workaround. This one is pretty much funny. I will give you tomatoes if you find it disgusting. But pretty much what we have here is a code snippet that uses Stoupy to write bolt code, to generate bolt code that is then read by bits. It's like you make Python with Python. That's really a big workaround. I find it really fun. Next, let's talk about abstractions, because I pretty much talked about it, but I didn't really explain why that is important. So here we have an image that shows an image made with data that came out of my ass. Sorry, but I think that's pretty much true. Is that when you are not using abstractions, you are developing your data pack at a constant, pretty much constant rate. I think, yeah. And if you are using abstractions, you take more time at first, but you are going to get that time back a lot faster, because you already have abstractions, and that's really powerful. French expression of sorry. Sorry if I'm not a native speaker. I think that's something you can hear. But what are the good sides of abstractions? So the code is easier to read, easier to reuse, and easier to maintain, with a little asterisk, because you can update the core, and everything else will be updated automatically. For instance, let me go back on this page. If Mojang breaks the crafting shapeless recipe, I just need to modify the data class on Stoupy, and this will be changed for every project that use Stoupy. That is pretty much very, very powerful. But there are some bad sides with abstractions. Is that each abstraction is a new concept that you make. One, it needs to be learned if you are using the abstractions of someone. For instance, if you are using Stoupy, you need to find to understand what is a block class, how it works, and etc. So you need docs. And two, it needs to be understandable if you want other people to use it. If you create it yourself. So it goes pretty much with docs, very important things. Stoupy have a lot of docs. I'm pretty much happy about it. It's just sad that Bit doesn't have many. I hope that will be fixed in the future. The last bad side is leaky abstractions. Is that when you fail, when you make an abstraction that is not really good, but not how do you say it? It's not well designed. It's not when you make an abstraction that is not well designed, it can become harder to debug because it can behave unexpectedly. That's one of the bad side that you need to think about. But the good sides are, in my opinion, worth it because you can pretty much with a little bit of code, with a small code snippet, you can make a lot of things. For instance, here we have like 7 lines of code that will generate in the data pack all the items and a lot more. That's pretty much really good. In Stoupy, we have an abstraction that generates an entire in-game manual based on your item definitions. You don't need to maintain it manually. It's all automatic, which is pretty much that's very, very cool. And we have things that handle dependencies automatically. There are lots of features in Stoupy. I suggest you looking at the website. I remade the website a week ago. I'm pretty much happy about it. Next, we have artificial intelligence. That's a big subject because I know a lot of people in the community don't like AI. Some don't care. So I will make things clear. Is that I'm not here to debate the ethics of the AI industry or tell anyone about how they should build. I will just present you some raw technical realities where current models fails in our specific niche, that is data packs, and the narrow scope where I personally use them as a simple developer tooling. There are multiple types of generative AI, but I will focus on the text and the codes, text and code AI, not image and sound because that's people don't like them. Let me start a new poll. Do you use AI for your data packs? Okay, that's pretty much like the preprocessor poll. 20% yes, 24% sometimes. 55 no. Okay. So great. Let's continue. First, we have some issues with generative AI when working with data packs. The first one is the limits of the model knowledge. Things that are really recent things that are really recent are not in the training data of these AI models. So AI confusing modern syntaxes with because training data is outdated and mixed up because for data packs there are lots of syntaxes changes during the version. So pretty much using an AI that isn't aware of your Minecraft version will probably generate trash code, and we'll have a big problems with recent changes, such as in predicates the type field that is renamed to entity type. And for the snapshots of 26.3, we have some fields for the block state that are renamed. So the AI models will make errors on them, and it can be counterproductive if you want to use AI for your projects. It's not the only problem. There is another one, which is the next token bias, which I find it very funny. If you asked a few months ago how to I'm going to wash my car, and the car wash is 100 meters away, should I work there or drive? The answer is driving your car because you will wash it. But models were saying go on foot because of some bullshit reasons that are pretty much funny. But the reason that happens is because the AI set the answer first, and they will commit to their first guess. And if an AI makes a wrong architectural choice in line 1 of your data pack, it won't correct itself and will build 100 lines of shit code, broken code. Today, when you ask it on ChatGPT, that's pretty much fixed thanks to the thinking aspects of recent models, but that does not fix the problem. It makes just less common because they will try to think about the problem before giving an answer. So results are better, but it's not guaranteed. So what can make an AI good then? We know that there are problems, but it can be good in some cases. First one, like I explained, it needs to try to think, to explain all of the related problems your project has, and try to find a solution. It needs to use tools, check source code, and examples. When AI models have examples, they are very, very good at replicating them. The thing is that all these things cost context, and the more context you have, the better the results are, but it will cost more. There is a good video by Computer Phil about this subject that I really recommend you to watch. It explains the coding agent token usage problem and how what is a token, etc. That's pretty much it. In the video, he tries to check all the cost of a prompt. Here we have the user query, which is a few words, but if the agent need to read files, it will first think about it, which will take tokens, then call a tool to read the file, which will take content, have the file contents read, which will take tokens again, and finally to give its final response. So the cost can become very, very big if you are dealing with agentic coding. It's really important to know that. Personally, I use it with strict code reviews. I always read the code that is generated. No vibe coding. That's really, really important. And most of my use case are auto-completion. When I write, my function is auto-completed. I use it for some refactoring. For instance, in Stoupy, when I added the data classes for blocks and items, I needed to update all my projects. But I already know how to do that. And with examples, the AI was able to update every single one of my projects with the new formats of my data classes. So that was really good with my productivity. That could have taken me a few weeks without it. I use it to generate doc strings and comments when I don't have time to. And I also use it to write tests. I make it generate the tests, and I do a code review, a strict code review on the generated code. If you plan to use AI, always ask yourself, is the benefit worth the risk? You may not be more productive, but the opposite, if the AI is being dumb or can't do certain things, you need to be very narrow on what you say. You don't want it to make everything, but a specific part of your project that is pretty much tiny. The more tiny it is, the better the results are. Okay. Next. Oh, we are already at the conclusion. Okay. Time flies. So, what to remember of this presentation? First is that my English is bad. Second is that you need to explore and read code. It's very important. Next is to reuse and make reusable code. Very, very important, because I think if you are doing more than 2 projects, you will often reuse code. That's almost a certainty. I don't know if that's an English word. That's mandatory. You need to make clean code structure that makes life easier. You reduce your cognitive load. You easily read what code you made. That's very important. You can use preprocessors. I really recommend it, especially bits or Stoupy. That's totally unbiased. I swear. And abstraction is a nice concept that you may need to use, and may be aware of the dangers, the bad sides that I explained earlier. And very optionally and very wisely, you can technically use AI for your code generation, not for images and sounds, because that's not accepted in this community. We are pretty much we pretty much all agree with it. And I think that's it. Last slide. Oh, okay, good. I'm done. We can go with the Q&A.
Yeah,
If
thank you,
join
everyone.
Discord, if you want to join the Discord, you have QR codes that you can scan each one. We have the Minecraft commands, Bits Discord, and the Stupid Discord. Thank you everyone for listening.
And thank you, Stoupy, for presenting. I've collected a couple questions. And I
Okay.
sent you Google Doc.
Let me check.
And I can read them out. So, got one question. I'm a beginner. Is it a bit easy to become a data pack developer?
If you are a beginner, I would suggest not using AI at all. Use the Minecraft wiki to search information, and use the Minecraft Commands Discord, where you can ask pretty much any question to any experts. There are a lot of people that can answer you. There are more than 10,000 members. So I really recommend going on the Minecraft Commands Discord. That's one of the most important things. First, make your projects, and then think later about your productivity.
Yeah, definitely agree. Especially with how easy it is to use AI. If you don't know how your code works, then it's gonna slow you down. I got a couple questions about preprocessors and beats, so I'm gonna kind of categorize them. We'll start with
Okay.
just getting started with using Beat with resources or maybe other preprocessors. If you know can't find the right resources or aren't sure, maybe you can give a little bit of help for how people can get started with learning a preprocessor.
Yeah, that's one. That's a great question. The thing with bits is that there is not much docs, but there are YouTube tutorials. I don't have them right now, but you can find them. I think that they are pretty much good. And if you want to use Stubits, there are lots of docs on the websites. I really for me, docs are really important. So there are docs about pretty much anything in Stubits. Everything is explained. But we have the Discord links. If you have bits questions, wrong thing. Let me go on the last page. Right. If you have bits questions, ask them on the Discord, right here. And if you have stupid questions, on my Discord.
Nice.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a couple questions about whether to use a preprocessor or not, for whether it's a small project, a large project, a long running project. How do you evaluate how worth it is? A lot of times you have a limited time to both create your data pack or also like leverage a preprocessor. So to you, what do you think would be the best thing, that would be the best consideration for using a preprocessor like Beat? And how do you balance that time?
Great question. Again, I go in on this slide. That's for abstraction, but that's pretty much also for everything else. With nuances, actually, I would prefer this slide. What's important is to have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge and you have a short deadline for a project, don't try to search. Actually, and that depends. That's a really hard questions. But personally, I think that's when you know how to use preprocessors. There is not the length of the size of your projects will not affect how you will code. For example, for instance, my booth, Summit booth, is made with 2 bits. and all my small data packs are made with 2 bits, but I also have big data packs that are made with 2 bits, pretty much anything, because it pretty much align with everything I make. If I want a short data pack that add a small custom block really fast, I can make a small code snippet. In 30 minutes, I can release a very small data packs. That really depends on not on the tool, but more on your knowledge. I think some people might disagree with what I say because that's depending on the different people you are. If you are pretty much good at reading things, docs, and everything else, that question is hard. Yeah, I don't know what to say
I
more.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Got a couple other questions here. What does Stoupy taste like?
It tastes really good because all of 2 bits does not require other plugins that bits might use like Bolt or Maker. Everything is made with Python and with performance in mind. So all the code generated by 2 bits is pretty much fast to generate, as long as you don't use things that slow down, like big textures and everything else. Yeah. So yeah, it tastes very good. I really love it.
Nice, nice. I have one about libraries. What is the
Yeah.
most important thing to keep in mind if you are implementing a library?
Yeah, that's a great question. Let me find it. Okay, this one. I think that's a good slide. When you are making a library, first I recommend checking how other libraries are made. They often use what we call lantern node. That is a dependency that organize how you will how dependencies are loaded in which orders. If you don't know what is it, search it. But pretty much every of my libraries, bookshelf in Smith libraries are using a lantern load to make their libraries. And another thing you really need to think when making a library is making simple function tags that people can use with a proper documentation on how to use it. Bookshelf is very well made. You have examples with anything on the website and visualizations. I really like Bookshelf for this. That's why on this slide there is a lot of Bookshelf models because they are very good. We can see here a Smith action bars, realistic explosion, which is a library of mine, player motion, and a lot. There are lots of libraries. Maybe we are lacking some that would be nice website that lists all the libraries that the community made. I think
Yeah.
that would be good. They are often talked about in this channel on my comments, but some are not.
Cool. I got one more question about libraries. When using libraries and different preprocessors, how is the interoperability? There's some libraries that are just pure MC function or data packs, and some that are, designed in that
Mm.
library, like player motion is both sandstone and data pack. So, how do you find using libraries with your preprocessor?
How to answer that question? Let me think a little bit. No. Where was it? Uh, hmm, what? Can you ask the question again? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess overall, how is interoperability between using different libraries with different preprocessors?
Okay. So you first you can use libraries without preprocessor. That's possible. You will just have to get the zip folder beside your own data pack. And personally, in Stoupy, there is something that automatically detects what libraries you are using and will automatically include it in your data packs depending on your Minecraft version. And that's here. It will check your Minecraft version, download the right version of the dependency, everything automatically, and you can add more libraries easily with the by importing it in the pipeline with Bit. The goal of 2 bits is that it's automatic, but with Bit you can do it manually. It's possible, and you are not forced to do that. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that answers the question.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think you've discussed this a little bit, but if you wanted to talk about the beginner experience for Stubeat, if you haven't used a preprocessor and you're interested, and you're interested in like the Beat ecosystem, would you recommend learning Beat first or trying out Stubeat directly?
Mm, that will depend on your skill level because Stubit has a lot of abstractions. So if you are good at learning abstractions to understand them, then go for Stubit. But if you are pretty much maybe a beginner that Uh, the point I want to say is that when you are experienced, you can easily understand what is the generated code. If I go back to this slide, an experienced developer can directly understand this file tree, but an inexperienced one probably not. With bits, you can do basic MC function. And I think that's a good way to start if you can't really if you want to really understand every side every aspect of your project. That's really important. One thing that is nice with 2 bits is that all the code that is generated is really readable. It's it's with a clean structure with comments inside. There are, if I go back, not back, but here we have a snippet that is from a Stubit plugin that will automatically add MC function header to your files automatically with all details. You can see on the website more examples about that, but that makes all the code pretty much really readable, and everything is explained. So if you have time to and you want to, I would strongly recommend reading what is generated by those preprocessors. That's really important.
Definitely agree. As a heavy Beat user myself, if you're
Yeah.
curious about Beat, all of Summit was built with Beat, and a lot of booths are in Beat. So you can check out the Beat booth or the Stu Beat booth on the main panel or on the main server. We're just about to get the end of the panel today, but are there any last questions? I can probably do one quick question.
I want to make something. I will make a poll. Do you guys plan to use a preprocessor this time? Do not. The question is not do you use preprocessor, but do you want to use it now that you have listened to the panel? Yes, that's nice. There will be a lot of new peoples. You can vote in your inventory.
That's awesome.
Okay, nice.
Thank you so much, Stoupy, for giving a presentation about productivity. I hope everybody was able to take something away, whether you plan or plan not to use a preprocessor. And thank you so much for giving the presentation. I hope these are love tomatoes. If you wish
Yay.
to chat a bit more about preprocessors and stuff, Stoupy you can feel free to hang out in one of the event spaces on the main server. I'll also add there is a couple other panels that we discussed in this presentation, like how to port packs fast. That might be interesting to you if you want to become more efficient or productive. And if you're really interested in learning some advanced stuff with Bolt, I'll be doing a Bolt workshop later in Summit, which I'll be announcing soon. So thank you so much for joining us, and you can go right back to the main servers.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Triple Nerd, you can hit the music.
Thank you. Relieved.